Morning guys, I think we're about 2.5 weeks from TransIowa. Starting to get super stoked, a little nervous, but I'm feeling really good, really healthy, no sickness problems or anything like that. I was in Vegas earlier this week for work, so luckily I didn't pick up a hitchhiker on the way back, and then I have to go down to the Bahamas for a couple of days this weekend for work. Into next week, and then no travel until I head up to Grinnell. So today I just wanted to show you real quick what my cockpit setup looks like for TransIowa. I think I have it pretty much nailed down at this point, but if anybody has any comments or questions or ideas, just let me know. So pretty straightforward. Cockpit, not overly cluttered, I don't think. So I have a Revel 8 Designs mag tank up front to store food and whatnot. Right now I think I have some chamois butter and some headphones in there, and that's about it. Another little silo tank. It's a Nuclear Sunrise Stitchworks silo tank. I think I got it last year for Arizona Trail Race. Pretty easy to get stuff in and out of. My thought is to be able to use that for additional food, snacks, and to stash an extra water bottle in if I need it. As far as electronics, really the only thing I'm gonna have is I have my Garmin 820 down here. As you guys know, for TransIowa, there's no GPX file or anything like that, so that's not really going to be used for navigation. It's really just going to be used for data logging. So I'll be able to turn really all the features off on it, Bluetooth and all of those features, and then put it into battery save mode, which I've found that battery save mode on the 820 really stretches out the runtime. So I'm excited to see how much runtime I can get out of that. And then in the middle here, I don't even know what brand it is. It might be Specialized or something like that, but it's just kind of a regular wheel-based bike computer. I find those to be easier to use and a little bit more accurate for road mileage. So that will really be, my primary navigation, based off of cue sheets, which will be up here on this little clipboard, which I think I've shown you guys before. I'm using Joe and Tina Stiller's BarYak system, which is essentially just two aluminum rails that extend out a carbon crossbar, a couple of little bar ends there, and then this trick little aluminum clipboard to hold cue sheets. As you can see right now, cue sheets that are on there are not TransIowa related, but they are the Arizona Trail data book cue sheets. And then flip down armrests. I've been running those probably the past 3 weeks or so, and I really like them. I'm pretty comfortable just kind of laying my arms on the tops to stretch my back out and to get low. But having these armrests and grips out front definitely gives you a good position, gives you a lot more control on the bike. And my favorite thing about these little armrests is really just use them as like a hand rest, like as a different position when you are riding on the tops. They have really good padding. They're nice and cushioned. They just kind of give your hand another little place to cradle up top. And then for lighting, you can see on the side of that rail, Right now I have a little exposure light, but the primary lighting that I plan on using for TransIowa is, hey Rox, how's it going? The primary lighting I plan on using for TransIowa is a Phoenix UC35, which is, I think it's like a 900 or 1000 lumen light that runs on 18650 cells, rechargeable lithium-ion cells. Those batteries are freaking solid. They're super lightweight. They're pretty easy to carry a couple of extra with you, and the runtime is really good. So my plan is to take maybe 3 or 4 18650 cells, to get me through the morning start, and then through the following night. And then my secondary lighting will be a black diamond headlamp that'll be on my helmet. So that's my cockpit setup. Fairly straightforward, fairly simple. Not, like I said, not overly cluttered. I don't like a lot of stuff out in front of me. So let me know if you guys have any questions or comments about my setup. Let me know if you've used something different in the past, or if there's anything that y'all would recommend. Talk to you later. Bye. So these are those aluminum rails that I was talking about that Joe and Tina Stiller make with BarYak. Super awesome quality, lightweight. These are an old version that Joe had lent me while he was getting new models manufactured. So if you guys ever need any sort of like a bar extension product, check those guys out. I mean, they love the community, and they really support bike packing and gravel racing, so I'd highly recommend them. And then this is just kind of a funny little thing that I saw this morning. It's the weather for Grinnell, Iowa, where TransIowa takes place, and temperatures actually look really good this week, which is kind of funny that they consider breezy 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. So praying for good weather in 2.5 weeks up in Iowa. Talk to you guys later.